Good morning. It's Valentine's Day. So Hector actually got the day off because he's been working Sundays to do church presentations. So we're actually going to go to my mother-in-law's and father-in-law's home, which is like an hour and a half, right, babe?
Oh, mark of a father.
So we're gonna go, and they're actually gonna watch him tonight. Well, Mateo, shh. They're gonna watch him while we go on a date night. So we're gonna go out to eat, and then probably do something else. We'll see what we do.
All done.
Oh, Mateo, hola. Hi, papas. Ooh, bless you. So last night he actually got quite a bit of sleep. He's been sleeping like 5 to 6 hour stretches. So he only wakes up once at like 3:30, sometimes 2:30, and then not until 6:30, which is right now. You're getting so chubby. Yeah. The other day someone actually said that his chin looks like an island and there's fat all over it. What do you think, Mateo? You'll take it as a compliment? Yeah. Oh, you're giving your 2 cents. Oh!
Have your pepe ready.
So in Honduras they call bottles pepes. But my uncle's name is Jose and they call him Pepe. And I'm like, we're not gonna call bottles pepes. They're BBs. It's actually my sport.
So while mommy walks and does her little exercise, Papas and I are gonna do a little bit of tummy time. Tummy time. What do you think, Papas? Yes? Yes? As long as you don't throw up. You've been throwing up a lot. Yes? Alright, let's go. Let's do it. Alrighty, Mateo's ready for tummy time. You ready, Papas? He's been doing so well. Usually when I turn him around, he has such a strong neck that he keeps it up for a while. And then he'll turn his head to the one side and the other. And he's even rolled over. So hopefully you guys will be able to catch some of it while we do some tummy time.
Mateo, ¿me puedes mirar? ¿Me puedes mirar, papá? Over here, papá. Mírame, papi. Hello. Hello. Can you tell some of your toys, too? Look, papi. Mateo. No, you can't eat a giraffe. You giraffe. Look. Are you drooling? Look. 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 You. There you go. Mateo. Should we sing some of your songs? Yes? This is the day that the Lord has made, I will rejoice and be glad in it, This is the day that the Lord has made. I will rejoice and be glad in it. This is the day that the Lord has made. Mateo. Hello. What are you doing? What's so pretty over here, huh? Your car seat. You good? Huh? Huh? Oh. Are you getting tired? Yeah? I can see you getting tired. No? Oh, yeah? Okay. You tell me how much fun you want to do, okay? And then we'll take it back over. So you're doing really great. I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, Mateo. Uh-oh.
Did you like your tummy time, Papas? You did so good. You did awesome. Good job. Bravo. Bravo. Yeah. Bravo. Bravo. Love that. All right. So we're about to put you to sleep, puppy. It's almost time for your nap, okay? Those of you guys who don't know, our usual morning routine is wake up and I come over with Vidi while she breastfeeds Mateo. And then while she breastfeeds, I usually read a little bit of scripture, which is nice because then sometimes we just get to have good conversations about it and talk about what we're reading. And then once we're done with scripture, we usually go over and work out. Like Vidi does a little bit of walking and I go do something in the kitchen. And then Mateo has some wake time while watching mommy or papi work out. So that's our morning routine. Mateo, it's time to sleep. It's time to sleep, papas. It's time to sleep, okay? Time to sleep. I love you.
My husband came home from work with these yesterday. Are they so beautiful? They're so good. I obviously want to take a nap. And instead is to work out. Unos Oreos atrás, ¿verdad? Y Dunkin' Donuts. That's me, guys. Sorry. So Mateo's about to wake up. I just got out of the shower, but I wanted to show you guys my vanity real quick. I'm gonna get ready so fast before I have to feed him. But yeah, this vanity actually only cost us 20 bucks. If you guys want to know how or why or what we did, let us know in the comment below. But yeah, half of this makeup honestly is from my sister. Shout out to my sister. She's so nice. It just gives me makeup that she doesn't use or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna get ready real quick and we'll see you guys in a bit.
Oh my gosh, she's matching me.
Bro.
Look, look.
Blue
top, gray pants. Oh yeah. And like papas.
His booty's finally fit. Aren't they adorable?
So cute.
Wait, I think I put on the wrong foot. This is going out that way. You see it?
No, I think you're good.
They're good?
I think it just says ugly toes.
That's true. He got your toes.
Mala.
¿Estás listo, papi? ¿Quieres ir a ver a abuelito y abuelita y your tías? Mateo, don't ignore me. ¿Quieres ver a tus tías? ¿Sí?
We're ready. Both my two loves are ready. Changed. And ready to head out to Grandma and Grandpa's. You ready, papas?
Oh!
Oh no! Ew!
Parent life.
Parent life.
Hi, Yummy. Hi, Papi. I love you. I love you. You love me too?
You will never stop fighting for me. Fighting for me.
Story of his life. He always sings. Like all the time. All the time there's music.
Praise Jesus.
Except when we go to sleep, and that's when I want music, and he's like, no.
Why would you want music when we're about to go to sleep?
Because it helps me sleep. I want Jesus with me.
Next time when you're falling asleep, I'm gonna scoot super close to your ear and just start singing.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be like this. Praise hallelujah. In the presence of my enemy.
Guys, marry someone that you can laugh with. Alright, so we're on our way to my in-laws. We're gonna get there in 37 minutes. But real quick, we wanted to chat with you guys about relationships since it is Valentine's Day. Just kind of our experience, but also some advice.
So when Vidi and I first became friends, our biggest thing was just to get to know each other and get to know each other's likes, life and stuff. And we intentionally did that because I know a lot of people, when they want to start dating, they want to begin their friendship by dating. And then they commit into this relationship that's like, oh, they become good friends, but they don't want to become exclusive, but they still want to become friends. And then they have this awkwardness that they can't be friends anymore because they dated. So we intentionally try to be friends first, get to know each other, and then when we were ready, move on to the next stage, which was dating, and dating more seriously, like kind of a courtship, dating with a purpose of marriage. And even just before then, there was a lot of prayer and thinking before I even asked Vidi to be my girlfriend, because it's not a super huge thing, but it's important because you're gonna start dating someone who you potentially see yourself marrying. So I think it's really important to know who you're gonna. I think it's really important that you know that person that you're gonna ask to be your girlfriend or boyfriend.
Yeah, and I think with what Hector's saying, at least for me personally, in my experience, I dated so much, since I was young, and not to blame fatherlessness because my dad was there, but emotionally he wasn't. And I'm okay with saying this because he's a Christian now. I love him. I mean, he called us the other day. He's so great. But he wasn't emotionally there, and so I saw that in guys. And I went from relationship to relationship to relationship. I break up with someone, be with someone else. My friend hasta me dijo, Vidi cambias de novio como cambias de calzón. That saying, Vidi, you change boyfriends like you change your underwear. And that was the sad reality. I just wanted to fill a void that only Jesus could fill. And it was dumb because I was dating just to date. Because my friends were doing it. Because society tells you to. But what I loved about our relationship, we wanted to date with a purpose of marriage. We wanted to say, okay, no more just dating, just to date, just to have a boyfriend, just to have a girlfriend, but really intentionally wanting to date to get married.
Build that friendship first.
Definitely.
And then seek a relationship.
Yeah, and we did long distance for a year, so that long distance helped us grow in our communication and grow to get to know each other without having that physical contact.
It was hard though too.
Oh yeah, because then when we did see each other, it was like, I haven't seen you in months. But yeah, so definitely have that friendship, date with a purpose, and not just to date. And then when you guys are actually dating and seeking engagement and marriage, part of what we did was we read books together about relationships, about marriage, just to help us learn more and be able to have topics to talk about that we might not think through. So when we got engaged, we did premarital counseling with some of our friends / bosses, and they're super awesome. They helped us with just thinking through expectations, finances, roles, what are we gonna do at home, just so many things that we didn't think through. And we advise you, if you guys are engaged, seek counsel. I always say, don't reinvent the wheel. People have been married before you. They know, learn from their experience. So, yeah.
First and foremost, our advice to you guys, our number one advice, would be to reflect on yourself and to be walking daily with Jesus and seeking to grow, to know Him more, for Him to reveal things to you in your life that you need to address. And sometimes there's things that from life experience that we haven't addressed in ourselves, and bringing that into a relationship can be really difficult. So yeah, our advice would be to make sure you're growing with Jesus, walking with Him. And then if you are, the Bible tells us to not be unequally yoked, and to find someone who's doing the same thing, who's seeking after Jesus, seeking to grow and to know Him more, to
like Hector said, that is super important because I know when I was a young girl, I did not do that. I dated non-believers. I thought it was okay. I now know that's not okay. I mean, you could, but a lot of the problems in marriage could arise because of that. And I know that for some time, I dated Christians, right? But just because you call yourself a Christian doesn't mean you're actually walking with the Lord. So that is super, super important because it affects every area of your life.
Also, the reality is that when you're married already, just because you get married with a Christian, everything works out, that you're growing and they're growing, life is still going to be really hard in marriage. You'll still have conversations that are difficult. You'll still be angry with one another. You'll still question, why don't they fully understand me yet? Or why don't they get my cues yet? Or why do they still do this? And that's normal. That's a relationship, really. That's a normal relationship that two simple people are together. But because if Christ is the center and the foundation of your relationship, he will bring you through it. And if it wasn't for us being believers and following Jesus, and honestly also having mentors who bring to light things that we would have never thought to talk about, we wouldn't be where we are now. And we're not to say that we're perfect or we figured everything out. No, we're still trying to figure out a lot of things. So just realize that when you're married, it's still going to be a lot of work.
It's not the happily ever after that we hear on Disney movies. It's still hard work. And that's part of the commitment that you make in marriage. Like, we're sticking through every area of life. The good, the bad, the hard, the easy.
I think one of the best things too is that even though it's a hard work, it's a journey. But
it's a joy.
Huh?
And it's a joy.
Yeah, it's a joy. And the nice thing about a journey is that you can talk about it later on in your marriage and talk about, hey, do you remember when we went through this? It was really hard, but I'm really glad we went through it. And things that you can talk about with each other, laugh about, and tell your children, your grandchildren, your family, and other people too.
So just remember, guys, always seek Him.
Ay, qué rico huele. Miren esa cara de mal encarado. Ay, Señor bendito. Qué belleza, Señor.
He's talking to you.
He's saying, I love you.
I love you too.
Parece que quiere decir,
I love you.
You say, I love you.
Why you making selfies?
You say,
Why you making
He's doing it.
Why you making selfies?
¿Cómo se fija?
We came to stock up on Zambos.
stock up.
Explain Zambos, baby.
They're the best Honduran chips ever.
They're like plantain chips.
Fried plantain chips with chili powder, lime.
They're so good. And I couldn't find them in Chicago, so I usually ask my mother-in-law to bring me some. And he's getting hot Cheetos. Not Takis, right?
No.
But we're gonna go to Michoacana next, which is an ice cream place. I think just in the Chicagoland area, maybe?
Comment down below if they have.
Yeah, comment below if you have a Michoacana. But we'll show you guys around. They have like so many ice cream flavors. They're so good. And here in this area, what area is this, Waukegan?
Waukegan.
They serve so much for a good price. Chicago's like not as much for more. So we like it here.
Okay guys, so this is Michoacana. Look at all the different types of popsicles, and then these are all the types of ice cream you can't really see.
And yogurt.
And yogurt, that's what Vidi got. And then they got all these types of churros. You can get with Valentina, cheese. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And then they got nacho cheese. So good, isn't it, V?
Oh yeah, I'm addicted.
Muñeco de papá, hombre. Está grandísimo su muñeco de papá. Está grandísimo ya. Muñeco. Muñeco. Aquí ahora tiene muñeco de papá. ¿Oh? ¿Qué tiene ese muñeco de papá? ¿Ah? ¿Qué ahora tiene ese muñeco de papá? ¿Ah?
Look at that sunset. in the distance. You can barely see it. Where are we going, honey?
Gonna go on date night.
We wanted to go to Texas Roadhouse, but it's like a 2-hour wait, so we're like, no, I'm hungry.
Took forever. I'm even starving.
So instead, we're going to Applebee's.
Applebee's.
And then what do you want to do, baby, after?
Go home and cuddle.
We're such homebodies, guys. Like literally, if we were not my in-laws,
I want to see my son.
we'd probably
VDB
do.
like.
Seriously, we'd probably do Fortnite, and not like the video game, but like
Make
literally,
an actual fort with blankets and pillows.
and make our favorite, which is chocolate chip cookies and
I
hot
love favorites.
Cheetos, and then cook a meal together. Like that is amazing for both of us. Maybe we can do that Saturday or Sunday.
That'd be fun. Our food just got here. Look what I got. Oh yeah. This is what we got. Looks so good. Like it, More?
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah. Rack happiness.
Alright guys, as you guys can see, my little guy misses us and we miss him, so we're gonna head back home and probably have abuelita for me. If you've never tried abuelita is a hot chocolate, Mexican hot chocolate. Go to Walmart and go somewhere
Mexican
and
store.
buy it. Make it, it's worth it. Every calorie.
That's right.
So we're gonna have that, and Hector's probably gonna have hot Cheetos or Takis or, oh no, our hot Cheetos because he bought some earlier. But yeah, that's it.
So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I hope you
Yes.
enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button on our video. If you want to continue listening to our content and watching it, hit that subscribe button. And also, to hit that notification bell when you want to get updates whenever we put new videos or new content. And always remember to seek Jesus in the good and the bad. And then through all your life, remember to always seek Him.
Always.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.
We first became friends with
Each other? Okay.
I miss my accent.
And look at that shiny forehead. Wait. Zoom. There you go.